Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, their defense, they did the important thing. They got the stop. They didn't allow a point, but now they're backed up here pretty far, Charles. Going to need a significant drive to try to get into position for the game-winning field goal.
Yeah, partner, don't you think that defense is on the sidelines right now saying, don't come to us with your problems about where you're starting. We did the important part. We kept them off the board, kept us in the ball game. Find a way to maneuver downfield, and at least get into field goal range and get us a win.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This one deep for Wilson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on second down. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So we'll take a break with them and be right back.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. Good position to be in here, second and inches.
It's second and inches.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Right now, a field goal would win it. They are in range. We'll see how they approach things on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see if they can do to prevent a future win from slipping away like this one was.
So for the Jets, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at Take the Lincoln Tunnel. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 60 average. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line. They'll drop the throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. And they'll look to throw here. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. Running the slant, and he finds Mitchell. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. He's going to flip that to the flat. It's complete. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Intended for number 80. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. This offense so far on third down, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 9. And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Pilardi now on the punt as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. He'll look to throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. He's going to pick up the holding call.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. He'll try and do this himself. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let this one go deep. And we are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Jets.
They go play action here on 1st down. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's good. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Holds Bishop on the coverage.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. 4th down, 10 yards to go. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
They'll have that one last check. Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Here's second down. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. Here's second down and 3. He's back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They'll try to run this one in. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's going to come down to a 2-point conversion. The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. And they don't get it. It's incomplete. They got the touchdown, could not, however, get the 2-point conversion to cap it, and they're still down by a pair. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put... This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it.
Jets. Coming up now to start their next drive. They just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Complete. This is Mitchell. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back to throw here. That is caught by Mitchell. Touchdown, Jets. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And he'll have the Jets first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete.
The pass on 2nd down.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They can. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And he's got his man on the out route. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. And he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson. It continues. It's a 1st down.
And the Jets, 1st down. A gain of 3 on the play. And the Jets, 1st down.
They'll set up to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.